Many families are looking for ways to save money, reduce waste, teach responsibility, and feel more connected to the food that they eat. My family has chickens in our backyard, and our kids love watching them and chasing them around the yard. Keeping hens in residential areas should be allowed when reasonable rules are put in place. Backyard chickens provide fresh food, teach responsibility, support sustainability and community, and can be managed safely through neighborhood guidelines. First, backyard chickens give families access to fresh, local food while helping them understand where their food comes from. Eggs are one of the main products of backyard flocks, and even a few hens can make a few people think differently about their breakfast. Grocery shopping and food waste. Instead of seeing food as something that appears on the shelf, families begin to understand the daily care behind it, Children especially benefit from this. According to the University of Missouri Extension, in its guide on managing a family chicken flock, small flocks can be rewarding but require daily care and responsibility. Feeding chickens, checking water, collecting eggs, and cleaning the coop are small chores, but they build responsibility, consistency, and respect for living things. In a world where children are disconnected from agriculture, backyard hens offer a hands-on lesson that no worksheet or video can fully replace. Second, chickens can support a more sustainable household. Hens can eat some appropriate kitchen scraps, which helps reduce the amount of food waste thrown away. My chickens love to eat melon rinds. They like to eat my strawberry plants, my vegetables from my garden, and whatever insects that they catch in their yard. Their manure, when handled properly and composted safely, can be used as garden fertilizer, reducing the need for some special or commercial fertilizers. Chickens may also help control insects and weeds in the yard. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency explains in its Composting at Home guidance that composting food scraps and yard waste can reduce landfill waste and create a useful soil amendment for gardens and yards. These benefits may seem small, but small habits matter. A family that composts, gardens, and keeps a few hens is learning to use resources more thoughtfully instead of wasting them. In time, when many people are trying to live more responsibly, a small backyard flock is one practical step towards sustainability. Third, the common concerns about chickens can be solved with clear rules. Most noise complaints are connected to roosters, not hens. So residential ordinances can allow hens while prohibiting roosters. We have 12 hens, and other than the occasional squawk, they are very quiet. Our neighbors didn't even know we had chickens until they happened to see them when they got out of the fence, which is also an issue. The American Planning Association, in its urban livestock planning resource, explains that local rules often address flock size, rooster bans, setbacks, coop standards, waste disposal, and feed storage. Cities can use those same kinds of rules to limit the number of chickens, require secure coops, set distance requirements from property lines, and require proper feed storage and sanitation. These rules are not extreme. They are the same kind of common sense expectations we already place on pet owners. Dog owners must prevent constant barking, clean up dog waste, and keep their animals under control. Chicken owners should meet similar standards. The answer is not a total ban. The answer is responsible ownership supported by fair guidelines. Of course, some people worry that chickens will smell bad, attract pests, spread disease, or lower the quality of life for nearby neighbors. Those concerns should not be ignored. They are very legitimate concerns. However, they are usually problems caused by poor care, not by chickens themselves. A dirty coop can smell bad, but so can an overflowing trash can or an unclean dog kennel. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service explains in its checklist on protecting poultry from wild birds, rodents, and insects that secure feed storage, cleaning up spills, and protecting water supplies can reduce pest and disease risks. Open feed can attract rodents, but sealed containers and regular cleanup greatly reduce that risk. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention explains in its backyard poultry guidance that hand washing and safe poultry practices can help reduce health risks. And the University of Minnesota Extension explains in its urban poultry guidance, that clean coops and good hygiene help manage concerns such as odor, pests, and disease. In other words, the solution is education and enforcement, not an automatic ban on every responsible family. We should ask ourselves what kind of neighbors or neighborhoods we want to build. Residential areas residential areas already include many activities that require responsibility and consideration. People own dogs, run lawn equipment, host gatherings, plant gardens, build fences, and keep compost bins. Each of these can create problems if handled carelessly, but we do not ban all of them simply because a few people might misuse them. Instead, we create rules and expect residents to be respectful. Backyard hens should be treated the same way. Responsible chicken owners should not be punished for problems that can be prevented with reasonable standards. For these reasons, residential areas should allow backyard hens under reasonable guidelines. Keeping chickens can provide fresh food, teach responsibility, support sustainability, and strengthen a family's connection to the natural world. The concerns people raise are real, but they are manageable. The American Planning Association's Urban Livestock Resource shows that cities can use rules such as flock limits, rooster restrictions, setbacks, and coop standards, while the University of Missouri Extension's Family Chicken Flock Guide reminds owners to take care for flock's responsibility and respect neighbors. A community can require clean coops, limit flock size, ban roosters, and protect neighboring properties while still allowing residents the freedom to keep a few hens. The balance is fair to both the chicken owners and their neighbors. Thank you.